Okay, I suppose I should have done this when I was setting up the pitch on the blades, but I had forgotten that I needed to do it yet. So make sure that you've got 2 leads pulled on your motor. You got your flight or your throttle hold is in the off position, so that way when we're in stunt mode or throttle up, when you go to neutral on your pitch or throttle stick, that you're at 0 degrees pitch on your head. If you have throttle hold on, as you can see, it will should go to there we go. Anyway, yeah, just make sure that your throttle hold is off. Then what we'll do is we put our pitch gauge at 0, and we put that on our flybar paddle, and then you just kind of eyeball it with your head, make sure that it's level. So you want to find a position. I was using the little knob up here at the top. I can't remember what that's called, but just lining that up with the edge on the pitch gauge, make sure that it's level, and then you can kind of twist it just a little bit, make sure that your flybar paddle is straight, and then you can rotate it over to the other side, and they look pretty good. So that's just kind of an eyeball there. I don't know how much it will affect your flight, but you definitely want to get it as close to level as possible. And so all I got to do now is hook everything back up. I still have to tie wrap those wires. As you can see, if those aren't tie wrapped nice and neat, that could fit, or that could affect your rudder servo. And then we'll be off to check our tracking. I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that today or not, but I'll try to explain how that's done. And there are a lot of other videos out there that show how to set up tracking. So if the way I do it is confusing to you, you may want to do another search on YouTube or in the forums, and again find a better way of setting up your tracking. Thanks, and we're almost done. Okay, to check your blade tracking, I know some people will take and put different colored pieces of tape on each blade. I don't have any different colors of tape, so what I usually do is I got some of these little label markers, or labels, and what you want to do is put about the same amount on each blade, about the same distance from the edge, so that way you don't throw your blade off balance. And what I do is I'll put a piece of the sticky label on there, and then I'll take and color in one black with a marker. So we have one black and one white. It may not show up as well as maybe different colored tape, but this should be enough for us to check blade tracking. And by doing it this way here, I don't mark up my blade, and I can just take that tape back off once I'm done. And get it into a hover. I've seen some people get it into a hover and check that way. I've seen other people hold the helicopter down with their arm and then bring it up to speed, and that's a bit dangerous to do it that way, but there are different videos on the YouTube with different styles of checking tracking, so you may want to look around on that, but I do suggest that you wear safety glasses, because you're going to be flying this at eye level, or if you do that trick where you're holding it down by your hand, in any case you're going to be at eye level with the blades. So if a blade were to go, especially after doing a repair like this, you definitely want to have safety glasses on to protect your eyes. Alrighty, I'm going to check my tracking, hopefully, if the weather is nice enough, and that should be it. We'll be ready for a test flight. Alright, well, there we go. It's finally finished. Everything is adjusted. Preliminary check on the tracking was good. So now all we have to do is just wait for the weather. I'm ready to do the test flight, and I'm pretty confident that it will fly well. It sounded good on the spin up for check the tracking, but weather was again too rainy for any extended hovering. So once the break in the rain happens, we'll try to get a video of the flight test. So I think I am going to end our rebuild video. Once I get the flight test done, I will post that video as well, and we'll link to that on the video and in the forums. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you out on a rebuild after a major crash. And good luck and safe flying. Okay, I decided that I'll go ahead and do a hover test here in my carport. Rain doesn't look like it's going to give up here for about a week. Love living in Washington State, huh? So anyway, we're going to do a hover test. We'll check make sure that the tail holds on the gyro, and wish me luck. Alright, looks good. Gonna have to adjust the trim, but I'll wait and do that when I can get it into the air there a little bit. And no, on second thought, let's make some trim adjustments now. I can do this. Doesn't spool down enough yet. So far, I like what I see, though. Say again? Huh? What's that? I say you got it fixed. Oh yeah, just doing some hover testing there. And of course the weather, it decided to go bad on us here for the next week.